I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly daily all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix, everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Captain America, Steve Rogers, issue number 6. The Hydra-manipulated Cap has foreseen his own death. What will this do to his plans? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Alright then, so as we join the comic, we get another flashback to young Steve Rogers' time in the Hydra boarding school. Again, by now you should know none of this stuff actually happened, it's just what Steve Rogers believed happened in his rewritten mind. So here's the thing, even though Eliza St. Clair believes that Steve is the chosen one that will lead Hydra to a great new dawn, everyone else at the school, they don't believe it. They think he's too small, they think he's too sick, and moreover, all their attempts to indoctrinate him into the Hydra way of thinking, well, they're failing all over the place. Now, back in the present, we see the fallout of the last issue of Civil War. Everyone had a vision put in their minds by Ulysses of Miles Morales' Spider-Man killing Captain America, and this has gotten the heroes who have already been fighting each other, well, to fight each other just a little bit more. Hydra Cap figures now would be the perfect time to capitalize on all this infighting a little bit more and actually lets Miles go. This causes Dr. Selvig to freak right the hell out, saying, why don't you kill him, Cap? Man, Dr. Selvig has been asking for a lot of child murder over the last couple issues, hasn't he? Cap refuses, saying that this is all a drop in the bucket more or less, and that his plan will still move ahead uninhibited. Now from there we flash back yet again to Steve as a boy actually attempting to escape the Hydra boarding school, only on his way out he runs into Daniel Whitehall in full-on Kraken getup. Shockingly, the Kraken kind of meets Steve as a friend, saying that if Eliza believed in him, then well, he believes in Steve too. Maybe he will be the chosen one to bring Hydra to their next golden age. He also cryptically says that Hydra will need to be at their strongest for the horrible war that is coming with creatures from beyond the stars. Wow, that feels like such foreshadowing, and you also gotta figure too, how often does, the Marvel Universe get invaded? Which possible alien threat could he be talking about? Now back in the present, Captain America still tries to sow the seeds of discontent between the hero community and fan the flames of war in the second superhero Civil War. There's a great conversation that's had between Steve and Tony. Hydra Steve pushes all of Tony's personal buttons. Hey, in the last couple Civil Wars, you weren't exactly on the side of liberty. Heck, you erased my mind during your Illuminati days. Why should anyone believe you now? Hey, if you built a machine that saw the future, I bet you would be fighting just as hard as Carol is now. Hey, you been drinking again, Tony? Okay, you know what? I joked about it in the last issue, but now it is 100% official. Hydra Captain America is the true villain of Civil War II. I don't care what Bendis writes in the main book. And you know what? I don't think Nick Spencer cares too much what Bendis writes in the main book too, because Rick Jones basically says, man, these heroes are stupid. Have they never seen Minority Report before? Wow, the Miss Marvel book alluded to it. This book just comes right out and says it. Also, while Captain America might not be interested in tracking down Miles Morales, Sharon Carter and Maria Hill of S.H.I.E.L.D. definitely are. As the comic winds down, Dr. Selvig basically asks Captain America straight up, why are you not afraid of dying? Why are you not afraid of this vision that Ulysses gave everyone? And Steve responds by saying, you know what, I was scared at first until I realized that I die on the step of the Capitol building in this vision, which means I must have died for Hydra, which means I must have done something right as the comic ends. Captain America Steve Rogers number 6 is the conclusion of this first Captain America Hydra sleeper agent arc. And while the last two issues have been tie-ins to the events of Civil War II, I gotta take my hat off to Nick Spencer for not letting the story get mired in tininess. In fact, he actually uses it as a springboard to tell his story even further. There's definitely been a great running theme in these last two issues of Hydra Cap only being able to get away with all his shady activity because the other heroes have been so busy fighting each other. And while at first I was unsure about these flashbacks to a past that we know didn't actually happen, now I'm kind of enthralled by them to see where they go. I definitely feel like they're building up to something. In fact, things have gotten so compelling and so layered between the two Captain America books, this one and Sam Wilson. I feel like I should actually start reviewing Sam Wilson on the channel too, not just reading it and keeping all my thoughts to myself. Overall, I would give this one an 8 out of 10. Solid stuff. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.